Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath Fair Use Act for educational purposes. Patrick and Mark Steere, The Secret Channy Show, 181. It's not good for flat earth people. Not good at all. The Houston Chronicle was there at Patrick's house, taking pictures and writing notes about the show he and Patrick, or the two dudes, put on, making flat earthers look like buffoons, idiots, stupid people. So let's meet the reporter and the cameraman from Houston Chronicle. And let me tell you, Patrick acts like she's a fucking movie star. Oh, the pictures they're taking with their long lenses. Fucking ridiculous.
Read some emails, plus go into the live chat and say hi. But we've got some special guests here in my house. We have Carrie, a journalist, and Mark, a photographer, and they are from the Houston Chronicle. And just want them to kind of pop over here and say hello. Carrie, you first.
Hi.
Come over.
They don't want to get close to this thing. You know what? I think they know it's a tranny. I think they know. Because she has to ask him to come a little closer, please. I wouldn't want to get fucking close to that thing either.
Over here and say, I want to ask you a question. Let me interview you for just a quick second. How long have you been with the Houston Chronicle? You didn't expect this part. How long have you been with the Chronicle?
I just moved here in September, and I was a journalist in New York before that.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So how'd you get stuck with writing a story on flat Earth?
I really enjoy writing about weird things.
And she thinks these people are going to treat flat earth fairly. You think that's really going to happen in Houston, home of NASA? Not going to happen. This is not good for flat earth. Just on that fact alone. Never mind the fact that they sit here and make flat earthers look like buffoons. And then she's sitting here promoting another channel now. It's called Paul on the Plane. He commented on my channel a few times telling me what a great job I'm doing. And then he agrees to do a show with this piece of shit. Anybody that does a show with Patrick and Mark Steere deserves to be called out. Deserves to be questioned on their intent. Because it's clear these people are COINTELPRO. So anybody that goes on this channel is doing so for their own greedy purposes. Not because it's what's best for flat earth. Because what's best for flat earth is to not give this people the time of day. Don't go on their show. So if anybody calls you out now, Paul on the Plane, you deserve it. Let's keep going here. Got Mark is having not Mark, the other guy, I forget his name. He's having a meet and greet in Seattle, Washington. Mark's going to be there. So he's promoting it. And guess where it's going to be? Let's listen.
Fun.
Oh, by the way, and I did not pick the bar. Do you know what the name of the bar is that we're going to in Seattle? The Pyramid.
You hear that? The Pyramid
Bar.
Oh.
The Pyramid Bar. You see the smirk on Patrick's face? She knew what the fucking bar was. They were just playing this, rubbing it in our face. And you remember IPS's art show? It was at the, what was it, Gravite Lounge or something like that. Think all this is on accident? I think not. This show Patrick and Mark does is scripted from start to finish. And this is just one point that proves that. So let's listen again.
On it. Yeah, I was a geek.
Right.
And it was so fun.
Oh, by the way, and I did not pick the bar. Do you know what the name of the bar is that we're going to in Seattle?
She knows what the fucking bar is. She's seen the fucking promotions. But they're just doing their little act just to throw the shit in our faces, to rub it in. And this leads on to something else they've been doing for the last 3 weeks. They each got a Illuminati card deck. Mark acts like he passes it through Patricia's screen or across to Patricia. Remember how we all knew at one time they were living together in the same house? Well, they act like, they're passing. Mark's reaching across the table and passing it to them as if they're living in the same house still. Who knows? They may be. But I don't give a shit what they say. They were living together at one point. So anyways, they do this Illuminati card show right in front of the media. And Patrick even says it seems like about the only time they were really interested. Huh. Let's listen.
The pyramid bar.
Oh, no. They're going to have
It's
a
true.
field day with that.
And you know what that means?
That means...
That's a segue into Illuminati
Dun, dun,
confirmed.
dun.
All right, you want me to pass over the cards?
Yeah, you have to pass the cards over to me because I think... yeah, you've got them. Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Illuminati cards. Here we go. Whoa.
Thank you. Got them.
All right.
Oops.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did we leave off with you or me last time? And I ask this every time. Why I can't keep track of
I
it.
don't remember. I think you go last, though. I think we
All right, you go first.
we do 5 cards from each.
That's it. And people have asked, why are you doing this? Because the Illuminati game cards, a lot of people don't really know what they are. They've never heard of them. Or
Okay, and what does it have to do with flat Earth? They seem to think it's because it has a flat Earth card in it, it's flat Earth material. Why don't you say it's the people who fucking told us that we lived on a ball? Her excuse makes no fucking sense. And it's just another chance for them to rub the shit in our noses. They love doing it, mocking us. And they've been hoping somebody did a video on this, because I seen this shit before with the Illuminati card shit, But they just do this sometimes too to get people to make videos on it. The only reason I'm doing it now because they're doing it in front of the media. And they're going to make flat earthers look like fucking idiots. Let's move on. In this clip, Mark is talking about rockets, and he says something about Google X Space challenge. Let's listen. Leads into a conversation about rockets.
As a matter of fact, why haven't we heard much? Remember the Google X Space Challenge? We're in the second half of that thing. Remember the 5 groups that were supposed to land a probe on the moon this year?
yes.
Win $20 million? And when I talked to Interorbital, when I asked them, I go, doesn't NASA have to track everything that you're putting up in the sky? And they go, no, NASA doesn't. But there's another organization that does, and that's ATS, the Atmospheric and Transportation Safety Bureau. And he goes, and every space agency has their own version of this. You have to let these guys know months and months and months in advance every single detail about your rocket. I'm going, how convenient, that you would do that. So.
Well, what about the Mad Mike rocket? If that thing goes off, are they going to be allowing the power?
If that thing goes off, sounds like she knows it's not going to go off. These people are still back in IPS 100%. And this is why I say, anybody that goes on this fucking channel, you're pieces of shit. I don't care who you are. Paul on the plane. I don't care what kind of research you do. You're tainted now. Anybody with a pair of eyes can see these people are corrupt. They're not good for flat Earth. So feeding their fucking channel is not good. Other than to expose them like I'm doing. So let's keep going here.
Or is it should not be know that thing's going to be going up
Well,
in the atmosphere? Or is that going to be on the sly because they'd stop it?
Well, no. I mean, the rocket that he's doing, in fact, the latest news I had heard that he was going to do that on the 15th.
Yes, it's been pushed back a little bit.
To the 15th. Well, I mean, it's close to the...
It's been pushed back a little bit. It was close to the 15th. No, it's not on the 15th. It's on the 22nd now. Seems IPS can't keep a story straight. And you pieces of shit are still fucking pushing this fraud. I want you guys to know something about Mark here. People think these glasses are real. They're not. They're on his face to make himself look like a fucking flat earth buffoon. You know, he might as well put tape on both sides and down the fucking middle. Because there's not even any lenses in these glasses. It's all a prop. Man, and he's going to be at that Seattle meetup. I wish I could go. You know, I'm not a violent person. I'd love to punch him. But you can't, because it's illegal. What a piece of shit. But I hope somebody confronts you, Mark. Tells you what fucking kind of piece of shit you are. Gets right in your fucking face. So you can smell their breath. You fucking queer. You little pussy. Let's keep going. This thing popped up like a little Easter egg just for a fraction of a second. Now I'm sure it's something Mark's up to. So make of it what you will, the enclosed world. Prison planet. Just keep going. You know, I don't know when it was, 1990s, somewhere early 90s, something like that. I quite remember quite well the last eclipse. It got almost totally dark. I could just barely see a little bit of the sun. It was awesome. But here you got dumbass Mark saying this has never happened in the U.S. Let's listen.
For one more minute. What's interesting about this eclipse is that it has not happened in modern times in the United States ever.
That's not fucking true, you dumbass. Where the fuck were you at? Obviously not in the U.S. Were you in your native country, Israel, by chance, Mark? Because I remember the full eclipse. And it was full. It probably had to be 98, 99%. Like I say, I can only see a little bit of the sun, and it was fucking dark. But to sit here and say it's never happened before just shows what kind of fucking idiot you are, Mark Sargent. Let's move on. Yeah, the media's leaving. And Mark, he loves doing this kind of stupid shit. He does this several times out the show. And like I said, there's no lenses in these glasses, just to make him look like a buffoon, and so is this. But when the media announces he's going to get up and leave, he turns the camera on himself and sits here and does this little fucking stupid shit. Like I say, they're just making a flat earth look like buffoons. And like I say, Paul, you're part of them if you go on that show. Let's keep going. Let's listen to this.
You're heading on out. Yep. So when do you think that the article, and did I already ask that? When might the article come out?
I have no idea because I have to interview some other people for it too.
Okay.
Like I talked about with you.
Right.
So, I mean, in the next month or two.
All right. You'll let me know, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be in touch.
If there's anything I can do to help you, you know how to contact me.
Yeah. I'll call
One of us. One of
Okay,
us.
goodbye, both of you future flat earthers. Thank you for coming by.
This is not my hypothetical interview and the one of us chant.
Oh, weird. She said, I don't know if you could pick that up. This is not the first time she's done an interview and had a one of us chant. So,
Sounds like she was handpicked to make you fucking flat earthers look dumb. Yeah. So was Mark Sargent and Patricia Steere, handpicked to make us flat earthers look fucking dumb. And they're doing a good job of it. They don't even need an audience. In fact, I think that's why they're starting to do the media shit. Because Patrick and Mark Steere have lost their fucking audience on YouTube. The only body that follows them now are butt lickers, dumbasses, shills, people looking for their cow patties, following behind them, picking up their fucking shit. like good little slaves. Let's keep going. They only got one more clip here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this one more clip here. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Somebody in the chat room asked if Patrick was naked. Hey, Patrick, you ain't fooling nobody like this. I don't know. You know, this is pure male. Pectoral muscle here. This is all male. This ain't female. Like I said, I think them reporters knew. I think they knew that this was a tranny. Ridiculous. She thinks she's fooling anybody dressed like this. Well, she's fooling a few people. But I think those kind of people are willing to do anything. They don't care if it's what's between its legs. Or if it's on four legs. There are a lot of people like that. But this is a dude. Shoulders, arms, everything. Pectoral muscles, everything. Let's move on. Now, remember I told you, many people don't know that Mark Sargent's glasses are just an act, a prop. And these people, they staged this whole fucking interview, their whole show from start to finish. It's staged. And this is another point to show you that it's staged.
Any questions from the chat room, since I'm actually reading it this time with my extremely high power glasses?
Yeah. By the way, there's something in your eye, I noticed.
Is there?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Totally rehearsed. Fucking shit show. And then the media's going to watch this interview again before they do their article. They said the article is going to be out in about a month or two in the Houston Chronicle. I can guarantee it's not going to be good for Flat Earth. You got fucking idiots like this. We need to lay it on these people big time. Let them hear our voices. Even if you have to make up stock accounts, let your voices be heard. Let them be heard as they go into other chat rooms. They go into Globebusters. They go into IPS's chat room. Don't let up on these pieces of shit. Have a good day, everybody.